Okay, so I just watched Ali Bongo's video and I decided that I should make this video while the memory is still fresh and while I still have the guts to actually tell this story. Okay, so it happened on a Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I used to have ballet after school, and I was wearing a black leotard and I was wearing leggings that day, and I wore a cute little mini skirt with flowers on it on top of my leotard and my leggings. So I remember that was a really busy day because after school I had ballet, and then after ballet we had this church youth activity at this person's house who was kind of like our like youth leader, and I'm really close to his sons, right? And the guy was our church leader, and his wife wasn't home that day because she was out with some friends, I don't know. And all the youth were there, and we were playing on their Xbox. We were playing that dance game on their Xbox Connect, and we were taking turns dancing, and dancing isn't my thing. Well, not in front of people, at least, and not following dance moves that are on the screen. I just, it was like too embarrassing for me to do, but they ended up convincing me, and so I ended up going like, well, okay. So I decided to go up, and everyone's like, yeah. And so I do all this dancing things, and I was like, yes, I got through it. And then I sat down, and they have like cream-colored couches, and everyone takes turns on this like dance game, right? And so I sit back down on the cream-colored couches, and it kind of like, the thought came to my mind earlier that I was on my period, and the last time I had changed my pad was right before ballet. And you know, when you do ballet, you move around a lot since you're dancing. And I was like, crap, what if I need to change my pad again? I left all like my equipment and stuff in Mom's car when she dropped me off. And so I really can't. Plus their mom's out, so I can't just ask one of their 3 sons or the dad if I can have a pad. So I was like, oh, this is awkward. Let's just hope that I don't make a mess. You know, let's just hope that this pad lasts me the night. And so I sit back down on their couch, and then we're enjoying, you know, we're watching people go up and dance and stuff. And then I don't remember, like I think I switched places after sitting down on the couch, and then the guy who's like our youth leader comes up and watches us, kind of like sees what we're up to, because he wasn't really playing with us. He was like in the kitchen preparing snacks for later or something like that. So he comes up and he goes like, oh, well, he sees us having fun, and he smiles at us. And then he looks down at the couch where I was sitting, and he goes, is that blood? Who's bleeding? And everyone kind of just like looks around and goes like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. And so I kind of stand there being really awkward and going like, I'm like, should I say it? Should I say it? Oh my gosh, I have to own up to it, you know? So I go like, it was me. And then he goes like, oh, well, where are you bleeding from? Like, he was really concerned. And I was like, and then he was like, oh. And then he gets all awkward, and it was like, oh my gosh. Like, just think of it this way. He's the dad of 3 boys, and they literally only have 1 woman in their family, and that's their mom. This was so awkward. Plus, their couch was freaking cream-colored. Ugh, that would have left a stain. What have I done? Ugh, it was so embarrassing. And I don't know. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was like really awkward. And then later on that evening, their mom came back with her friend, and she ended up being the one to drop me off at home. And I was just there in her car, like, while we were driving home, and I was there like, I perioded on your couch. It was so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Like, the next time I went over to their house, it wasn't there anymore. So I don't know if they flipped the cushions over, or I don't know how much trouble they had to go through to wash that off, but I was so embarrassed. And yeah, I better upload this before I change my mind. Bye!